what we got is some 10mm mag commercial ammo. It's a crazy round because it's really not out there. So here I have Maine Cartridge Company. This is Plinkin ammo. It's a 180 grain ball, and it's really reliable, and it uses Starline brass. Not sure about the powder that's used. I'd love to actually get a get into one of the rounds with a bullet puller and maybe take a look at the powder that they use for this particular round. I'm quite curious because it's very reliable. And then if you're ever able to find this, good luck. But this is something you could find reliably, which is DoubleTap Ammunition from Oregon, and they sell a few different kinds. They even sell some snake shot 10mm mag, which is probably a little silly, but yeah, here we got the most stout thing they have on their site, which is a 230 grain hardcast 10mm mag, and these are great. I like how they slightly tapered the case mouth. It looks like a taper crimp to me, and I think that's one of the problems sometimes I get with this. They didn't taper it, and I think there's a little bit of bullet creep after firing like the sixth round in my 610 Smith & Wesson revolver. The sixth round, I haven't measured it, but it sometimes can get stuck if I just randomly like open the cylinder. So that's interesting. I think what I'll do for hand loads is actually put a slight taper crimp, which I believe, if I'm familiar with taper crimps that I do, at least, this looks very similar, just a very slight, and it holds in the cylinder pretty nice. So yeah, kudos to DoubleTap for still making 10mm mag ammo. I'm hoping this round picks up in popularity because I think you're not going to find any easy way of getting like a striker fired handgun to take this round. You'd have to do a lot of modification to some older guns or something like that. Won't work in a Glock or anything close to it. So, but I'm hoping this round picks up in popularity slightly, because having two commercial options is not really viable for a round to be popular. And my hope is some long gun carbines will pick up in popularity, because there's only so much popularity for revolvers anyway. So maybe the middle ground is to have a long gun following. And I'm pretty stoked because I'm getting a Marlin modified to take this round, and I've got enough of it, so it should be pretty stout, and I think it'd be good for a lot of things. Probably lower 48 woods carry, and I'm not into hunting yet, but the goal is to do some handgun hunting with this, some hog and maybe black bear. I don't really like bears, so I figure I kind of would prefer to leave the hogs alone. So if I wanted to hunt, I think it'd be black bear. yeah, so again, two commercial options for the 10mm mag, the Maine Cartridge Company and DoubleTap out of Utah, DoubleTap Ammunition. And like I said, this is a 230 grain hardcast. This is a 180 grain full metal jacket. And DoubleTap has, I think, a 180, a 160 something, a 200, a 230. They might even have a 220. But basically, they're trying to get some fast rounds and some flanking rounds, and then this might even be subsonic. I have to chronograph some of this at some point. This might be around 1200 if I had to guess. Could be faster. That'd be great if it was. 230 grand moving at like 1300 feet would be quite the spicy meatball. All right, that's all I got today.